Do you have any advice for maybe a commercial company that's thinking maybe this might have a dual use to it? How to approach that?
I think learning and getting like educated on like the academic ways of going into government in terms of compliance and some of the kind of like thou shalls, just really understanding those frameworks and kind of what you need to do. And I think you also need to understand your customers. And so oftentimes for folks that are not familiar with government, it's just ultimately understanding who are my customers and what does that process look like and how do I ultimately cut that time down and get smart on that. I think one of the great things about going into government is there are a lot of programs, but there's also sometimes just some education that I think can be intimidating if you don't come from that world and that background. And so I think it's also just recognizing there are a lot of resources and folks to help, but how do you just kind of like do that as quickly as possible